Hi everyone, how have you all been? I'm just really happy to be back shooting in the studio, which is why I've bought a whole bunch of fresh vegetables today to make some biryani. But pretty much like you, what's really been on my mind is how to maintain that extra level of hygiene and make sure that the vegetables are thoroughly cleaned. I've looked up a bunch of videos online. Some ask you to use potassium permanganate, others ask you to use vinegar, some even ask you to use hot water. Some of them could be right, others definitely sound very wrong. That's when my friend Tanya suggested that I use this product called NimWash, and that's what I'm going to use today. I really hope that this ends my worries and cleans the vegetables thoroughly. So it says here that I should add half a cap of NimWash to 1 liter of water. So I'm going to do just that. Sounds pretty simple. Okay, so now the next step is to place all the vegetables in this water, which has NimWash in it. I'm just going to soak them all here. Sounds pretty simple. So now I'm just going to let these vegetables soak in this water for 15 minutes, which is the perfect time for me to start cooking the rice for the biryani. Now the water has come to a roaring boil, so the first thing I'm going to do is add the whole spices or khada masalas, starting with bay leaf, cinnamon, some mace, cardamom, cloves, black cardamom, and some shahi jeera. Now for this rice, it's very important to salt the water extremely well. And since the water is boiling, the salt will now dissolve very easily. I'm also going to add a little bit of ghee. This makes sure that the rice doesn't stick. The quantity of water is far more than the rice. I'm using basmati rice, which has been cleaned and then soaked for about 20 minutes. Add that to this hot water. I've let the rice boil on a high flame for 2 minutes, and now I'm going to turn the flame down and cook this through only about 70%, so which will take about another 2 minutes. I've let these vegetables soak in this NimWash liquid for about 15 minutes, and now it's time to just rinse it under some running water. I've just rinsed these veggies, and I promise you, they look fresher than the time that I bought them. And there's really no scrubbing required, and there's no odor or smell to this either. So now I can happily say that her recipe ka first step, NimWash. So now let's start making our biryani. All my veggies are absolutely prepped, and the rice is cooked 70% only. The rest, it will get cooked when we give it dum right in the end. So now let's start cooking our vegetables here. I've already got some oil in the pan, and I'm going to add some ghee because, let's face it, what is biryani without some ghee? After the ghee has melted, I'm going to add the whole spices, starting with bay leaf, cloves, green cardamom, black cardamom, cinnamon, mace, the spices are nice and fragrant, so now I'm going to add 2 big onions that I've just sliced up. The onions have started to brown, so now I'm going to add some ginger and garlic, finely minced. You can use paste as well if you like. I'm going to start with garlic, ginger, and some green chilies. Just wait for the raw aroma of the ginger and garlic to go away, and then you can start adding the powdered spices. I'm going to start with adding some coriander powder, cumin powder, red chili powder, some turmeric powder, not too much of the turmeric, never without salt. And finally, some garam masala. Just fry these spices now. After frying the spices for a couple of minutes on a low flame, I'm going to start adding the vegetables. Now remember that the vegetables, we've cut them slightly chunky because they'll take a long time to cook. So you want nice big chunks of the vegetable. And also we'll add them in the order of the vegetables that take longest to cook. So first to go will be the cauliflower. Stir that in. Make sure that it gets coated with all the spices. Next to go will be some carrots. And again, I'm just going to mix it thoroughly to make sure that the carrots also get coated in the beautiful spices. Some beans and also some peas. Mix this really well. At this point, I'm also going to sprinkle some water. I'm going to let the veggies cook for a couple of minutes. The veggies have been cooking for a couple of minutes. Perfect. And now I'm going to add some yogurt that I've whisked with a little bit of water. Completely smooth. Just add that in. This gives a sort of a gravy, but not too much. Mix that in really well. And it's thickened up. And the veggies are cooked about 80%, and that's exactly how you want them because they will get cooked completely when we cook it dum style. So right now I'm going to turn the flame off and take out half the veggies because we're going to start layering. Okay, so now I've placed a tawa underneath this pan because I'm going to let this cook for 20 to 25 minutes. So one layer of veggies I've kind of left at the bottom of the pan. Now I'm going to add half the rice on top of this. Just spread it out. Biryani is always incomplete without this mixture of milk, saffron, and I've added some rose water. I'm going to sprinkle this on over the rice. A good amount of some pudina leaves and some chopped up coriander leaves. I also have some fried onions or brista. And now I'll add the next layer of vegetables. Now I'm going to add all of the rice that's left. Now again, some mixture of the milk, saffron and rose water. And lastly, just the brista. I'm not going to add any fresh coriander or pudina right now. I'm going to use foil paper to cover this up so that the steam does not escape and gets trapped completely. And this is a nice, tight, heavy lid. Place it properly. And I'm going to let this cook on this low flame in this whole setup of the tawa and this pan on top for about 20 to 25 minutes. It's been about 20 minutes, so I'm going to check on our biryani because it's nice and fragrant here. So let's check on this. It's hot right now, so be careful. Aroma. Wow. Now all that's left to do, I'm going to turn off the flame. And now I'll sprinkle on some pudina or mint leaves. And we are absolutely ready to plate this up and then of course eat it. The aroma of this vegetable biryani has spread right through our studio kitchen and I can't even begin to tell you how amazing it is. But you know, more than anything else, I feel so assured that my vegetables are nice and hygienic and clean because of NimWash. There's no chlorine, it has 100% natural action and washes away pesticides and 99.9% germs. Isn't that wonderful? Now for more such delicious and mouth-watering recipes, stay tuned to Get Curried.